Hey, how's it going, everyone? Parth with Atlanta JDM here to show off another one of our imports. Today we're looking at a 1997 Honda Stepwagon. It is very hot, so I'm going to try to make this short. We do have quite a few Honda Stepwagons, or we've had them in stock. We've got some videos on the YouTube channel if you want to check those out. This one is an RF1 front-wheel drive automatic, and it mechanically is awesome. Does have some cosmetics. We'll go over those in just a moment. It is a 25-year-old car, so aside from that, though, just do a quick little lap. Thing about the paint in Japan is they go through a single stage. So once they get under the sun, they essentially just bake their whole lives, and that's why you'll see a lot of paint fade in Japan. Good thing with this one was when we did purchase it from auction, it was still being used. It had the shocking, if I'm not mistaken. And so that's a good sign when people are still using the car. They're probably just selling it because the registration costs too much. So first things first, we're going to just be, address the elephant in the room. We're going to have some paint fading all on the front of the car, all on the hood. Again, very common stuff. In situations like this, I've learned a long time ago, I used to just go fix everything and make it all look pretty, but a lot of customers don't like that because that jacks up the price. Believe it or not, guys, it does cost money to do that. So what I like to do is offer it, do you want it prettied up or do you want it as is? And I just let the buyer figure it out from there. Aside from the paint fade, there's a little bit up here on the top. I'll try to get it. It is kind of a tall van. The thing, and the two mirrors as well. Driver's side, passenger side, or sorry, flipped. But on all the door handles, you'll see a good bit of scratching just from over the years. It's a lot worse on the driver's side, like all around actually. This one's got some over here as well. See, just scratches kind of all over and paint chipping, and 3 bumps right here on this passenger side door. Driver's side is a little worse, not as bad. Really, the paint fading and right here is the worst part. This plastic trim as well. Aside from the 3 dings on that side, we did have, let's go for right here. We've got, where is it, right here. And the worst part is going to be this bad boy right here, which I'm assuming just happened from backing into something. I did just have a Nissan Atlas and it had the same thing on the front. And again, I'm not here to judge, but at least this happened in the back. This is the first generation backup mirror. So that's kind of all you have. But then again, we can always repair that before sale, or post sale, whichever one. This paint drip right here, paint drip right here, paint drip right here, paint chipping. Again, just little spots all around the car. I'll try to do the top. So you can see the top is kind of faded as well. It's just one of those things that happens in Japan. But my personal car is faded, so scuffs right here. But other than that, we can go over some of the good things now. There's always good things. The biggest thing that had to get done to this car were the rear shock absorbers. You can always ship suspension out of Japan. The only thing about it, though, is it is very expensive. So it's doable, but expensive. It's a lot cheaper to get them installed in Japan once you find the shock absorbers. The only set in Japan we were able to find are on the Stepwagon, and they're in the rear, freshly installed. Other couple of things we did, we replaced the rear tail lens, did both front tie rod ends, plugs, wires, filters, fluids, all that normal stuff. My favorite thing, and again, not something we've super advertised yet because I'm still trying to figure out the kinks and finish the website. I started selling wheels and some aftermarket stuff. The reason why these wheels are so cool is because they come off of a 2024 Honda Stepwagon SPADA. So they are actually like new gen wheels with the old, you know, OG Stepwagon, and I think they look really cool. There were two different types that came on it. This wasn't the super premium one because it had this weird like white thing on it, and I thought the aluminum, or not the aluminum, but like kind of the bolt gun metal matched really well with the bumper color, and I really like it. I think they look pretty sick. They are not sold separately. If you want a pair, you can call me and I'll get you some, but these come with the van, so sorry. Other than that, oh yeah, and obviously new tires. Other than that though, I don't know if I said this, but I left all the seats down because of the event we had this weekend. And just to show the amount of space you have back here. It's pretty cool. I wish next time I'll take a picture, but I literally could fit all of my flags, all of my shirts, tables, mirrors, stands, and like stickers and all that stuff. And you know, it rides and drives great, but you know, this is just a lot of space. I don't know the exact measurement. It's gotta be right at 6 foot or a little more, because I am 6 foot exactly and I can lay down comfortably. The only thing that's not comfortable is when you lay down on those. But another favorite part of my car is cup holders. You gotta love them. I always show them off when I see them. These things are in the like most perfect position. Two more over there, one more in the front. But just the condition of the seats, the biggest thing I saw was this stain right here, which these, you know, Stepwagons just have these random stains, and you know, a good shampoo, a pooing will remove that, but I just haven't had time to do that since after the show. Headliner's in good condition, no drooping, couple of small stains, and just do some slow pans of the, it's hard to see on the there's a stain right there too. Yeah, the sun's kind of hurting the view. Only one door. It's on your passenger side. Stain. Like a couple of little holes over here I didn't actually notice till just now, so maybe this dude had some lights and was doing some weird Japanese kinky shit back here. I don't know. I forgot I can't say that word on YouTube. That's your rear air controls, which all work. The only other cosmetic defect I saw was on the back of this seat, which pops up, has like a cup holder tray, and I guess through auction, you know, my guys didn't repair it because I told them not to, but it just fell off and it's been stuck with tape, so I'm assuming it's probably fallen off. But just saying, that's the only other thing I can think of. We'll start from the inside here though. There's that one, and that was all you gotta do is pull that. All of the headrests are in the rear, by the way. For this one, you hold this up. You lock in? You doing this? Okay, there we go. And that was done by pulling that. You can see this plastic piece is probably from the back of this, which you can see they tried to tape on. And that piece is over here. It's actually intact. And when I had a Stepwagon that had this broken, I'm glad this came with it, because it's, I don't know, I mean, it's not impossible, but it was not easy for me to find one on the fly for the customer. This one is by pulling this up. And same thing on the side. And I've got both of these headrests over here, and then those two headrests go to the middle. But there are some scratchings in here that I did not look or notice. And just a plastic. But as you can see, the interior in the front is looking pretty good. Driver's seat's usually one that looks poor. This one's in good condition. Seats, foam, all looking nice. No cigarette burns anywhere. Dash is looking good aside from some residue from whatever was sticking over there. No holes, no cracks. Again, a little more residue over here. Again, just aging stuff. This guy put duct tape over the coin holders and stuff. I'm not sure why. Get your ashtray up. Doing that. Cup holder up in the front. Ice cold AC. This is your rear priority rear for the heat and AC. And currently we're sitting at, and this is going to go up as I drive these cars, sitting at 187,382 kilometers, and that's around 115,000 miles. It's not the end of the world. For a Honda with a B20, that's pretty good. Radio does actually work because I have been driving this a lot, so I put my little Bluetooth thing in there and I'm able to pick up you know, whatever I want to jam on. It's not the best system, again, probably the original one. This thing usually pops up and can stay up and has a little bit of more resistance. It does not, but at least it's there and it clicks in. This does have a little bit of an issue getting open. Once you do though, just be gentle with it. It needs to be reinforced from the bottom right here, and I think that's just a plastic thing that broke off, so we're just gonna be gentle with it. And then you got your little lunch food area for your passenger. All right, so we got an old faithful four-cylinder 2.0 liter B20B. It's like one of Honda's more popular, reliable engines. They come in a lot of Ortheas. I have a ton of Ortheas. They come in, God, I'm brain farting right now. The heat's getting to me. But JDM-wise, Orthea is this, SMX. I've had them in, I want to say, no, I'm not going to say it because I might not be right. I think the Accord actually has the 2.2 Prelude engine, so never mind. Engine bay is looking pretty good, though. Again, not much to complain about. Nice and smooth. But that is going to be it for this one. This actually was not a custom order. It's a stock car, so it is still available unless disclosed otherwise on the website. But if anyone has any more questions or inquiries, feel free to reach out. We're always happy and here. And if you want to place a custom order, feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to go over all those steps as well. We can go get exactly what you want.